Yep, you guys heard it here first. Video games are, in fact, fine. Now, there's a caveat to this, of course, but first let me tell you my personal story. So, I love art, right? I just listened to Tyler the Creator's Chromacopia, a beautiful piece of music, right? Absolutely incredible. About a year ago now, I've convinced my friends to watch Peaky Blinders with me. Peaky Blinders, besides Cillian Murphy being very hot, Peaky Blinders is a really good historical period drama, right? Not historical, period drama. Although some of it is, historical. Anyway, Jar of Flies, Alice in Chains, absolutely beautiful album. I want to kill myself every time I hear it. Ooh, I need to censor that. Now, Interstellar, absolutely amazing movie. I think about it at least once a week. It's beautiful. When times are tough, reflecting on art that sort of shares your struggle, at least with music or movies, it can be quite a therapeutic experience, and you can learn from art. You can live vicariously through the people that make this art. A lot of people on the internet, a lot of people who tell you to improve your lives, they're like, oh, you need to just grind 24/7, you need to do this and this and this and so on and so forth. It's not human. It's a product of capitalism, right? We have been making art for longer than we have even been anatomically modern humans, right? Art is us. Art is the Homo species, right? Genus, I guess, would be the proper word. Sorry if you hear my cat smacking. She's kind of dumb. It can really, you can learn so much from art. You can learn about the people who created it. You can learn about what they believe, why they think the way they do. Even in art that is simply, something like a painting, you can learn a lot about that. Art can make you express emotions that you didn't even know you had. A lot of times only art can do things that therapy would dream of, and that's fine. Now back to the caveats that I was talking about before. So in this gameplay here, I'm playing Black Ops 6 multiplayer. These like online multiplayer games. This is not art. The campaign is pretty good. I wouldn't call the campaign quite art. I would call it entertainment, but it is good. It depends on what sort of narrative you want to insert in the story. But by that same token, games like this are probably, just a time waster, which is, why I'm playing them. to waste time, have fun. It's how I play with my friends. We're long distance, we're like 1,000 miles from each other, so it is nice to be able to spend some time with them. And things like that are perfectly fine, especially because not everybody has the money to get flown out. We all have adult jobs now. You gotta get time off work, that sort of thing. That's just this is a much more reasonable solution to spending time together. On the same topic, don't go the route of escapism, right? Like, don't play video games because you don't like your real life. I'm gonna make a entirely separate video about escapism. I'm gonna try a few different video styles. The old school COD commentary is something I'd like to do first, because it's something I miss. But yeah, don't. I'll make an entire video on escapism. Don't do that. Escapism, not great. I mean, it is great. It is fun. I couldn't tell you how many hours in games like Skyrim and Minecraft. Not because they were great games, which they are, but because I didn't want to exist in the world that I was experiencing at that time. And in some situations, it is okay. Like, I'm sure I'll talk about it later, the things that I went through. But life without art is no life I want to live. Art enhances the human spirit. If you are one of those people who are 24/7 grind type people, I highly encourage you to sit down with a fiction book to start off, you know. At least you can justify it being, you know, a book that's better than nothing, I suppose. But your ability to engage with art has actually also been shown to increase your IQ, which some of you people need, you know. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'll say some of you need it. I think it's about all I really wanted to say for art. Art recommendations. If you're a movie guy, if you're a war movie guy, I just watched Apocalypse Now, Redux, for the first time, and it might just be my favorite war movie, like, ever. And I'm a war movie guy. It's surrealist. It is art. It is art in every sense of the word. Give that a shot. If you're a music guy, again, if you like rap, Chromacopia, check it out. Really good story. Jar of Flies, if you're a grunge guy. I'm a grunge guy. What else? Country. I got any country albums? I don't listen to a lot of country albums. Not that come out recently, anyway. Check out any Johnny Cash album. You'll be alright there. A lot of video games are art. Outer Wilds. Try that out for sure. Soma. Be prepared to have an existential crisis. I might make a video on Soma, you know. Subnautica is good. It's a good story. There is art to it. There's a narrative aspect to it. It's not always so prevalent. Man, I think it's about all I gotta say. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. Really, I do appreciate it. And if you want to see more content like this, it's important to let me know. So click the like button and subscribe and tell me what you do or do not like about it. If you watched the video and you engaged with my art and you didn't like it, tell me what you didn't like about it. That is, again, you know, a good way to engage in these things. So I really appreciate you. I'll see you next time.